Welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my ninth Gate full movie reaction video. Guys, Johnny Depp trying to summon the devil. Do you guys believe in that stuff? Yes, this is our horror weekly movie reaction, movie review that we do. Wifer in the live chat says, hey, how's it going? Yeah, so if you haven't watched one of these from me before, guys, you know that I can't show you the entire image here on the side due to copyright reasons. But I'll do my best with my little tips and tricks to let you know where I'm at within the movie so you guys can follow along with your copies there at home. Now, my copy is currently on Netflix, so with that being said, I will hit play and we will get underway. Wifer in the live chat says, hey, but it's not populating up there for some reason. Let me just make sure that my chat is working properly. James, doesn't seem to be working properly. Restore chat. Pop out chat. I don't know why I have to toggle this. It shouldn't have to be. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'll cut this out later. Just make a mental note, James. Cut this out. Lickbringer says, hey, how's it going? Great choice. Okay, so I'm just fixing out my... Hold on. I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. Okay. Sorry, guys. There we go. I don't know why that heck has happened, but it just does. Okay, that's better. Now we're going. Sorry about that, guys. My bad. Well, this chat window is a little bit funky. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna hit play. Let's hit play and get underway for the ninth gate. Comes in just over 2 hours, so we'll be here just after 3. It's a bit of a long one, but it's okay. It's well worth it. It's going to go by pretty fast. Okay. Ninth gate, Johnny Depp. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Arglass says, I believe in good and believe in good and evil. Yeah. Yeah, this is not for people who are deeply religious and stuff like that, right? Who believe in that kind of thing. Or get easily offended, I suppose, about conjuring up the devil. But we've watched stuff like that before with like Devil's Advocate and stuff. Plus, we're horror fans, so you know, a little possession here and there. We're no stranger to that. Okay, so we're in some dude's library here, and there's a noose. Just hear the writings. So this is it, huh? You're gonna cash out? I never understood. Oh. Quite the way to start a movie, huh, guys? Some dude hung himself, leaving some kind of a note behind. As we zoom in on the note in the desk, pan up to some books. The soundtrack to this too. Yeah, I like the soundtrack to this. It helps sell it. Oh, one book missing out of there. What book would that be? Johnny Depp. 1999. So this looks like it was visual effects. It looks like that was CG models. Lena Olin. Frank Langella. Skeletor. James Russo. So I'll talk during these credits here, guys, to make sure that I got everything rocking and rolling here. As you know, this is filmed or directed by Roman Polanski. I know that he's had a very shady past, and some people, based on that past, decide that they don't want to watch those movies, right? I can agree with your perspective if you say no, you don't want to watch any of movies of his because of those allegations and stuff and the things that he did. But sometimes, I let the work speak for itself, and in this case, I allowed one, and that's The Ninth Gate. I know everybody's go-to for Polanski is Rosemary's Baby, but for me, it's this one. There's something about the dialogue in this movie that just keeps me fascinated, and it's something about the subject matter, the approach for books that I like. Lickbringer says, great opening. Yeah, indeed. It's just like a big long carpet with like you're going into a mansion or something. Buffer says Lena Olin best movie was Romeo Must Die. Oh, did you like her in that with Jet Li? I liked her as the mother in Insidious. She had that scare where the Darth Maul monster shows up behind Patrick Wilson. Mm, mm. I love The Pianist in Chinatown by Polanski. Okay, yeah, Chinatown's another big one up there too, right? We'll only talk about him for like the first minute or so here, and then we'll just get back. I'll try to keep the topic onto the movie itself and what we're seeing. I know, and I am aware that Frank Langella too was just recently accused of misconduct on the set of a movie with Mike Flanagan, or a series with Mike Flanagan. The Ninth Gate. Yeah. The Empire. Wait. So this is New York, or yeah. No. Sorry, guys.
Impressive collection. You have some very rare editions here. Are you sure you want to sell them all?
Johnny? So this old man looks like he's suffered a stroke or something?
Well, at a rough preliminary estimate, worth around $600,000.
600,000.
600,000 for books.
Seeley's, for example, is important. I'd hang on to.
Valuable books.
I'm sure I could find you a buyer. Month. I'm sure you wouldn't want to rush things, but please feel free to consult another expert.
So he's an expert on books.
The volume edition of Don Quixote is quite nice, but not particularly.
So he's like taking advantage of these people that don't know the value of the books, right? A little underhanded, you would say.
You here?
Hello, Whitkin.
You didn't waste much.
A vulture.
Anybody borrow? You bet I would.
Unscrupulous. Thoroughly unscrupulous.
So that was another appraiser coming in? Yeah. There's something about old books. Like the really old ones. I could see myself getting into. Like trying to collect, but it would be, I think it would become too much of an obsession for me. Yeah. Bifer says with the internet, people could check the prices for themselves. Yeah. Don Quixote.
He bought a Don Quixote 1780. %. The Swiss was my client.
Yeah. So they're dealers trying to get books. Does that say there? Demons and Medieval Literature. So a lecture on demons and medieval literature.
Was probably first to attempt to establish a system.
It's weird. Why did we pan down to her feet there? Arglass says, takes one to know one regarding being unscrupulous. Maybe, yeah.
Spirits or demons were thought to reside. For those of you, ladies and gentlemen,
Witchcraft, huh? I guess you'd have to be a scholar to go to one of those lectures.
see you were stimulated by my little talk, Mr. Corso. So Corso was not interested in what he was saying. And he looks back to that girl again.
I'd have bet a brace of Gutenberg Bibles you spent half the night with your eyes peeled.
Hmm. Okay.
Do you, Mr. Corso? Your kind seldom does.
Yeah. Pfeiffer puts a £20 or $20 live chat badge in the comment section. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Cool, man.
Been strictly commercial, and that's the way I like it. The professional and the personal should be mutually exclusive.
Listen,
Yeah.
You don't like me, do you?
I don't have to like you. You're
Did anybody else see the code that he pressed to activate the elevator? Thanks for being you. Oh, thanks, man. It makes me feel good. All right. So this dude's
Very few people ever set foot in here. This is my private collection.
he's got money. Well,
The devil.
the devil.
May I take a look?
Yes. I think this is like one of my favorite scenes in the movie too, for some reason. I don't know. The dialogue here just, yeah. And again, he pressed the button, the code. Like a guy who idolizes the devil has all his passwords 666.
The soft sheen, the superb gilding. Ars Diaboli. You'll never see as many books on the...
Hmm. Yeah. Supreme masterpiece. What's that?
The 9 gates of the kingdom of shadows.
You're familiar with
9
it.
gates, huh?
He survives.
1.
Catalog lists 3 copies surviving.
Hmm. 3 copies of the book. Hmm? You bought it.
Finally sober to me.
Hmm. It's suspicious timing. That's what I would say. Hmm.
I've heard of it, yes. It's a myth, isn't it?
Hmm. Did it? See, that's where my belief would be kind of like, I don't know, man.
From the Della Melannicum. They form a kind of satanic riddle.
Hmm. Hmm. Conjure up the Prince of Darkness, huh?
Man, Mr. Corso, I mean, do you...
I would, but they're just on a set there. Because they filmed this on a set.
I want you to go to Europe and investigate. The other 2 copies are in Portugal and France.
Hmm. Okay. I'm convinced.
That could be an expensive trip.
That's to get you started.
Check.
It's a forgery.
It's quite possible.
So
Really?
It could be a forgery, huh?
It doesn't appear to be. Even the paper sounds kosher.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the devil won't show up for you. But I like how he knows, like, things, even the paper has a certain sound to it. At all costs. Sounds very illegal.
Something illegal.
Not that illegal.
Hence the size of the check.
Oh, it's a big check, huh? You didn't look at it.
There's nothing more reliable than a man whose loyalty can be bought for hard cash.
And that's basically summarizing his character right there, right? In that one sentence. His loyalty can be bought with hard cash. Because we've seen that already. His whole driving force is cash, acquiring money by underhanding people in the knowledge of books. Balkan has a Christopher Lee way about him, says Artglass. Yeah, a bit. Okay, we're zooming in on the book. One of the engravings of the guy going like, okay, enter Lena Olin. And she knows this book. She's seen it many, many times. She wants this book. She's playing a little naive.
A private collector.
May I know his name? Books?
I'm tracking them down, yes.
Book detective. Yeah. Collecting is. I used to collect baseball cards for a while in the 90s, and I was so obsessive about getting them. I think that's the only thing that I collected, though. I guess I'm not that obsessive about my movie collection because I got rid of most of my hard stuff.
Too many.
Did he ever try it out?
Ritual. But yeah. So she's revealing some information here. There's the chandelier.
Bo Jumbo are trying to raise the dead.
This book is designed to raise the devil.
Hmm. Ooh, that's our first time we hear this song. Yeah, I like this soundtrack a lot too. It's kind of like starting us on our journey here of a mystery, right? So this is kind of like unfolding um, who's who here and what's going on exactly, right? Are these books authentic or not? Where are the other books? Byford the Hobbit says, great book in movie history, the Necronomicon from the Evil Dead franchise. Yeah. Doing some research. Looking up the engravings.
Thus let the light shine.
Snake wrapped around a tree. There she is again. You know that that actress, is actually Polanski's wife in real life. So they're married. And we'll see her quite a bit in this movie, I think. Because she's a mysterious figure for sure. And I'll share my theories as to later, after the movie, as to what's really going on here. So is that like an almanac of some kind of engravings? Hmm. There she is. So he's being shadowed. And afterwards, yeah, I'll tell you what I think happened here in this movie, and we'll take a look at IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes after. See what people said about this movie. The New York City sequences were both shot in Paris because Roman Polanski could not set foot in America, Byford says. And yeah, I briefly alluded to that because of things that he did here in the States. He would be arrested if he set foot in North America. And that's one of the reasons why, too. Some people choose not to watch his films, right? But getting into all that would be kind of a digression and takes away from the movie a little bit. Because Johnny does a great job here.
Walken owns the 9 gates.
Yeah, that would make sense. Johnny lived in Paris with his wife. Okay.
Yeah. Only one of the three is authentic, he said.
Hmm. Stash it. Well.
Not even sure I trust you.
No, I wouldn't screw you unless there was a good reason.
Money, women, business.
At least he's honest, though, hey, guys? Horrific. A guy dangling with one leg. Yeah, we got to pay attention to a lot of things here. There's a lot of details in this movie that you may not pick up on the first watching, and I never even picked up until like even the 10th time watching this movie. I don't think I've watched it 10 times, but the doorbell rings. Corso goes to the door and seems to recognize who's on the other side. He unlocks the door. Lena. Miss Telfer. What's she here for? Business, huh?
Yesterday when you came to see me about that book.
That could be a problem.
Not necessarily. It all depends.
And Mrs. Telfer, the book is not mine to dispose of.
So he knows that she's up to something. Black cigarettes, those are rare, says Pfeiffer. Didn't we just see some black cigarettes too? Oh, there was a girl in Marlowe was smoking black cigarettes.
For the highest bidder.
I make a living.
Oh, a bonus? What kind of bonus? So they're loosely talking in between the lines here, right? She's offering something. And he knows that she is. So we see the glasses. I think he just wanted to show us that shot so that they know that there's no like hanky-panky going on here, right? That he's not going to try to like drug her or anything like that. Oh. Well, yeah, there's that too, I suppose. Well, she is a beautiful woman. I don't think most guys would be able to resist that temptation, right? I don't think we actually see anything here, though. I thought she tries to hit him on the head or something. Oh, just in case. There's a tattoo of a snake on her butt. She's looking for the book. Yeah. Femme fatale, Arglass says. Yeah.
I thought I already did.
I thought I already did. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, man. So hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, right? So his head is actually bleeding there, right? Going back to Bernie's. Get the book.
I won't be long. You can take me on to Kennedy.
No problem, sir.
Sorry, I haven't given a timestamp here. I've just been so Wow, we're 32 minutes into this already? Wow. This has been going by really fast. Open another bottle for the headache later. Yeah, that's what something to dull the pain for sure. I've never been cracked on the head exactly like that. I mean, we've all fallen down on the ice and hit our heads. Bernie. Hung by one leg. And we've seen that before in the engravings, right? But that was his left leg. And look at the top of his head there. Johnny's head. You can see that where the bottle bashed him. It looks like he probably needed stitches for that. Secret panel. All the books. So Bernie had a hiding spot, and you could see that there's some cash there. He's freaking out a little bit, right? People are dying. Yeah. Now, this was 1999. They had cell phones back then, but not really good ones, I suppose.
No, I have to talk with him at once.
No, they had cell phones back then, right? I'm surprised that he didn't have one. So he's trying to call Frank Langella's character Balkan.
Mr. Corso, what have you got for me?
More than I bargained for.
What do you...
He quits.
Well, this is different. Do you remember Bernie Ornstein?
Yeah, because of the book. I mean, come on.
I know that. Proceed as arranged, and you can tack another 0 onto your fee.
Another 0. So, what do you guys think he was being offered for that? Maybe tens of thousands? Would bump it up to 100,000. So he basically times it by 10, his original offer, right? I bet he offered him like 10,000 or something to do it. Maybe 20,000. But man, oh, there's the engraving. So somebody's trying to reenact the engravings following Corso here. What would you say that this could pass as a Hitchcock type thriller? Hourglass says, I would, yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting comparison, Hourglass.
You speak English?
Hmm. Bookbinder.
To own it, right?
We used to, yes. We sold it when the impeccable condition.
Now, these are twins.
Mrs. Telfer.
No, I think this is a situation where it's not, it's the same guy playing the twins, right?
Exceptional specimen.
Do you think it could be a
Forgery.
Period. Right inks.
Paper
Too
of the
expensive
period.
to be profitable.
Still.
Hmm. Yeah, there's something about the edging of that guy's.
Needed to study thoroughly. Painting, the bind.
Like, this got me interested enough.
None of your modern wood pulp.
Pages. Like bookbinding. Binding books is an art form, right?
This type of books often contain
Collaborator.
Senor? Yeah, look close.
LCF?
LCF.
Lucifer?
Lucifer.
We believe.
Man who wrote this book is so in alliance with the devil.
when hell has its heroes, senor.
Like the way that that old man laughs. Just. Yeah. Ooh. Shit. Damn. That's. Yikes. Weren't we just talking about that too? Venture too far, danger will descend from above. Yeah. So there's some strong themes building here for sure, right? Once in my life, I want to ride on a train that has like a dinner car, and I want to have that whole experience. We don't have many trains here in Canada. A few, but yeah. And that old man in the engraving has got like a mustache. Hmm. That could have been a scene out of Damien the Omen. Yeah. Corso seems to appreciate his spirits, huh? His libations. Oh, it's that girl again. Hmm.
I travel on the cheap.
Student. Does trains.
What's your name?
Yes,
Yeah.
Green eyes?
that'll
Very
do.
nice. What do you guys think her name is?
Give my regards to Balkan.
Oh, okay. So he thinks that Balkan hired her to keep tabs on him. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I would call her baby kicks. Pfeiffer. Let's have some class. But yeah, I do want to ride on a train once in my life and have like that whole experience of having dinner and sleeping. I know the compartment. I'm too large for those compartments, but uh, you have one of those libations to help you go to sleep, and you'd be fine. Okay. He's not had much luck with women. Once bitten, twice shy. Yeah. Hmm. Comes up to a Gothic-like gate. The door bell doesn't seem to work. Corso enters the property. A faint violin can be heard playing. That doorbell at least works.
See? Yes, Dean Corso, Mr. Fargus.
Vargas. Okay. So this is one of the owners of the book. One of the 3 books. Not much in this home.
Yeah, take it.
Thank you very much.
Brandy? Brandy was never my bag. Bookbrenner says this film does a fantastic job of portraying the feeling of antique books, the old print on firm, lightly discolored pages, the heavy leather binding, and the hand brushes over marvelous. Yeah. Yeah, it does. And that's what this movie inspired me to look up bookbinding.
Hey, wither and I.
I would love to get into bookbinding. Yeah. I prefer brandy to whiskey. Oh, do you, Hardglass? I'm a more of a whiskey guy, I suppose. I even like single malts.
Infernal. First edition.
1571. So yeah, guys, if you ever find like an old book,
In perfect condition.
Anything unusual?
Unusual? No. The text is complete. Then
Yes. It isn't the Telfer anymore.
okay.
ever sell this one? Not at any price.
So he doesn't want to sell it.
Already had. You have it here.
Yeah, he has it. Hmm.
Beautiful. Imperfection here. The damaged S. The same type, the same impression.
So the same press made them.
What are you looking for, Mr. Corso? Dangerous not
Yeah.
to be opened with impunity.
It's very true.
Yeah. I believe that some books are dangerous, but not because of like things that can be conjured up from them, but because of people's placed value on them, right? Like they believe it to be very important, so they would do anything to protect it. That kind of dangerous. And I think that's what Corso was saying, right? When he said, yeah, very true. So the keys are on the left. They're in the different hands there. LCF. So that's a pretty big piece of information right there. They're different in different books, these engravings. This comes in at 51 minutes. Yeah, despite being on the longer side of a movie, the pacing has been moving along pretty quick here, right? Okay, so we're seeing differences in other engravings. So then, logically, the other 3 engravings in the other book that he hasn't seen yet will be the ones that are from LCF, right? Uh-oh. That was just to scare him. Ooh, maybe not. So enough to scare off that guy in the car. And it was that girl. Okay. Because you could tell from her shoes, right? That's why we've panned down earlier to show her shoes. All right, I got that. Green eyes on the motorbike. Yeah. He's Corso, huh? This guy's got to have like a constant buzz going with all the drinks that he has. And cigarettes. I guess it's the way that he deals with his nerves, right?
You didn't say you were bound for Central.
Neither did you.
Sad. Winning friends. She's a student
I like books.
in a way. So that's kind of a clue as to who she is, right?
Signor, telefono para a senhora.
He didn't get to finish his question there.
Senor, pardon me. Could you send this up to my room, please?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Yeah.
Listen, where are you anyway?
I must have that copy.
LCF. Did he? Well, you know Balkan would cross that road, right? He doesn't want to be bothered. Seeing a lot of Johnny shirtless here.
What time is it?
Early, but you have to go.
There's the green eyes. No bite scar on Johnny's chest from Miss Telfer. Oh, I wasn't looking at that closely at his chest. Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, of course she's on the motorcycle. But you knew that already, Johnny. Corso? You knew that. He doesn't know if he can trust her or not, right? Like, is she a friend or...
Over there.
He's not in there. He's over there. Oh. Did you just invite me to a crime scene? That's what I would be asking. I think you did. This is kind of gruesome.
God almighty.
At least he had his brandy with him. She's kind of resourceful, huh? Follow her. No? I don't think she's going to do what you want, man. Oh. It was silent until he stepped on the broken glass. And the one book is gone. In the fire.
Did you find it?
You know, it's come to my attention that you know too goddamn much.
Hmm. Like, would you trust her? I mean, seriously.
What do you guess happened to him?
He drowned.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's... Oh.
If you say so.
Guardian angel? Hmm. I'm just taking down notes here, guys. I'll bring it up after when we talk about the movie. Because she's giving us clues as to who she is. Trust her? Hell no, says Hourglass, yeah. So we're in Paris now. Notice how this movie too doesn't say, like, you know how some movies put like the title of the place as they travel around. This movie doesn't do that, right?
I'm sure I'll be able to organize.
Hmm. So he knows that concierge guy. I just went on Etsy and I found a Ninth Gate replica book for 17 bones. For 175. Okay. For some reason, that chat is cutting that off. Let's see if I can fix that. It has to do with me sizing it up. Is that better? No, it's still... Okay, so we're going to the third place where the book is supposed to be. $175. See, now I it wouldn't be paper from that period, I would say, but be an interesting item to have. Like, yeah, we just talked about that on our horror weekly show, right? There's a movie coming out called Props, where they talk about props from movies that people would want to have, and how prop making is an art form.
Appointment with Baroness Kessler.
Kessler. Reduce your font size in the chat. No, it has nothing to do with that. It's the way that OBS is set up. I'm still figuring it out.
Oh, yes, Mr. Corso.
Oh, yes. Mr. Corso.
Oh, right. Merci, Simone.
Professionally disastrous.
My God.
Yes, there it is. The Kessler collection.
Yeah.
Almost by heart.
Strange we haven't met before.
Hmm.
In the middle of something?
My latest work, The Devil, His...
Oh,
And I
you
saw
saw
him
him?
as plain as I see you now. 300 years ago, I wouldn't have said it.
Oh, so she made her money talking about this subject.
Nine Gates. An interesting work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so
I've studied it for years.
doubts.
I wrote a biography of its author.
Yeah.
Hmm. There's that work again, the Delamalanicon. secret society?
A sect?
A kind of witch's coven.
Hmm. Okay, so it's a cult.
Who use its meetings as an excuse to
Okay.
my orgy days are over. I told them to
Yeah. So if you've ever seen one of those, Kubrick's last film, Eyes Wide Shut, we're about to go into that territory. Liana.
always refuse to participate, so naturally they use the telphacop.
Andrew. Yeah.
That creature Liana married him for his money.
French family.
He'll probably kill himself.
Well, yes. So now,
Exactly are you working for, Mr. Corso? Stupid of me. I should have guessed.
oh, Vulcan.
In sheep's clothing. Now,
So she's smart. She deduced who he's working for.
get out before it's too late.
I'm afraid it already is, Baron. Good day.
Hmm. So you couldn't really get anything past her, right? There's that guy again. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. Yeah, I like the trumpet part to it too. So we're an hour and 11 minutes in. This movie's just flying by, eh, guys? Or at least for me, it is. Well, he's got another drink. Looks like he's been smoking a lot too there. They turned on the interior lights so you can't see outside anymore. You would think one of those, either that guy or the girl, is working for Balkan, right? Ooh. Now that soundtrack is a little bit like something out of The Firm. The soundtrack is good, right? Oh, crap. Oh, yeah. This is where you would wish that you had taken some... Oh, hey, what the heck? She was floating? Yeah, that you would want some kind of self-defense course. Oh. Ooh. Ow. Oh, his glasses got stepped on. So they were after the book there because he grabbed his satchel, right? But she was floating down. So there's something supernatural about her, right? And yeah, sort of like his glasses are broken. um, something a little bit like Devil's Advocate, where it wasn't like until a good halfway through that we saw that perhaps something supernatural is happening here, right? So I like that reveal.
I need a favor, Gruber.
Certainly, Mr. Costa.
Yeah, I'm a Telfer.
I've felt better, Gruber. Thanks.
Yeah, he doesn't look so good. Buckbringer says he should have done his push-ups. Yeah, at least know something about like covering up your face, like keeping your hands up, so that like if you're going to get bopped, it's only going to be in one spot, right? And then when you're down, to protect yourself like that, right? So he's starting to trust her. Kind of ominous music. Are her eyes changing color? Did they go from green to blue there? Or what the heck? Yeah, that look. She kind of like got him in a trance there, right?
I think it's about time you told me what's going on here.
Yeah, where do you fit into it? That's what I'd be asking. Another romance scene, Bifer says? No, I don't think so.
Oh, his master's voice again. No.
Oh. Okay. But if the black guy with the hair was working for Balkan, Why would Balkan send him to...
I'm merely looking after it.
Because Balkan... Corso's Balkan's asset.
You aren't exactly in her good books, if you know what I mean.
So, yeah. Corso thinks that the black guy's with Kessler. Try the lunch break? Hmm. Photocopier? And she's gone. Just like that. Yeah, they used that theme a couple times, right? And in different octaves. That's a woodwind. It's one of those long woodwinds, I think. That looks like a big pipe. Oculus Reparo. Yeah. Bassoon, is that what they're called? Hmm. Now this I wouldn't do. If you're going to hide it, I wouldn't hide it in your room. Why just put it in the hotel safe? You think the most hotels have safes, I think. Maybe this hotel doesn't. It's the minibar. Some Black Label. Looks like there's some Red Label beside it too. Hmm. Her lunch break. Okay. Sounds like an oboe. Or that could have been an oboe too, I suppose. Or maybe a clarinet. Not, yeah.
Clothing.
I thought I made myself quite clear, Mr. Corso.
Um, oh? She's intrigued by him, right? She doesn't like that he's up to something, but she's at least, I think she respects him because of his knowledge, right?
I told you right away that I'm working for Boris Balk. It was foolish of me to think that I could deceive someone as astute as yourself. It's extensive, but did you ever compare your copy?
Hmm.
So you question my book's authenticity, do you?
Hmm. Yeah.
Three copies are genuine.
All 3 copies.
Makes you so sure.
I've already...
Okay. And we've seen some of these play out into fruition, right? Like they've come to light. Emulated.
Well, what?
Hmm.
War in Balkans. Variations in 3 copies makes 9.
9.
Different complexion on the matter. You have my permission to...
Hmm. So he bought his way in with information, not money or anything like that.
My permission did not extend to that, Mr. Corso.
Oh yeah, I guess he wouldn't want. Cigarette smoke does leave like a film on things. If you've gone into a place where people have smoked inside their houses or something, like the walls become like a yellow. And I guess that you wouldn't want that tainting your books. Huh? Turrets. Sorry, Frida. I saw first Balkan. Hmm. So he's just making a confirmation here. We already figured it out from deduction which engravings would it be, but he wants to see what the differences are, right? I can see them myself. It's just it happens so quick. Okay, he's kneeling. Yeah, this is a real smoker's movie. It is a bassoon used in the arrangement, James. You were right. Oh, okay. Thanks, Hourglass. I used to be a smoker, but I would never. I didn't. Like he seems to be smoking in almost every take.
The soundtrack. There's something also romantic about it too, right? And ominous at the same time. He just got bonked on the head. Man, yeah, he takes a few on the noggin in this one. His noggin takes a flogging. What's that noise? Her tongue was out. That's gross. Oh crap. Yeah, that's not good. So if Balkan did that, though, was he also trying to dispose of Corso? Because you're assuming Balkan did this, right? Or was it to help her? Yeah, the soundtrack is alluring. Oh, there she is getting more oranges. And there's a dog looking at him, just staring at him. That's weird. He took 2 out this time. He wants a double. He spots something. Uh-oh. Somebody got into his room. And that's, again, that's why you would not stash it in your room, man. You're friendly with the people that work there at the building. You think they could stash it for you if they don't have a safe.
Something missing from my room. Has anyone been up there while I was out?
Wife?
Foriot, monsieur. Cabine 2.
Hmm.
Let me see. Well,
I think Balkan's making these calls
I am of the mind that they tore out the engravings before.
to cover his ass, right? Because he thinks that people are listening in on the conversation.
Otherwise, it might have gone up in smoke. I don't have it.
You don't have it? Listen to me very carefully, Mr. Corso.
So that was a threat on his life there, right? Oh, Green Eyes is back.
Where is it?
Where's what?
Yeah.
Is that her?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
209 and 211. If you travel around a lot and like businessmen, I guess you would develop relationships with people at hotels and stuff like that. I guess that would be smart thing to do, right? Uh, People who can find you things and get you information.
Probably hide behind you.
I like that answer. Probably hide behind you. My God, we're 2 hours and an hour and 34 minutes in. So there's just about half an hour left. Really? Doesn't feel like there's. Yeah, only about half an hour left, guys. But I like this. It's kind of like a mystery, right? Because there is a supernatural angle to this, but it's also trying to find people, trying to find information.
We should grab a taxi.
Marlowe was a little bit like this. It's not exactly finding out who did it. It's more or less trying to figure out why they did it, right? They're going. Do you see that black cig on the coffee table? No, I didn't. So are you saying that she was sitting there smoking? She just stole it. That's a little Tyler Durden like of her, isn't it? What kind of car is that, guys? Is it Ferrari? Their eye teeth. Viper? Was that a Palestinian Dodge Viper? Okay, that's what it is. Well, that's not too glamorous, I suppose. I'd love to have seen Johnny Depp do Dan Brown stories like the Da Vinci Code. Yeah. I like aspects of the Da Vinci Code series, that Dan Brown series, but even Tom Hanks says that he doesn't feel like he was best suited for that. They did make 3 of them though, and actually I didn't mind Inferno. Inferno was with Felicity Jones, right? Is that? No, they went past that. Easy now. God. Yeah. Yeah. And just on the other side is the on ramp.
No, you. You know everything.
So. Hmm. So they were going too fast, I suppose.
The name again?
Telfer, Liana Telfer.
Hmm. At least she caught it. So they were going the right direction. Man humming.
Monsieur?
Oh, bakery.
Où il est le château?
Okay. So that's quite the place. Mansion. You know, because it is one of those clubs, guys, I think there might be some nudity in the background here, just in case. If it happens, I'll blur it and put it up in post later. Deal with it in post. It's a big property.
Hmm. Crosses on the windows for the window panes. I could see the pillars. Hmm. I like architecture. If I wasn't into movies and stuff like that, architecture would be my bag. Well, just a bunch of people. Kitchen. Both going to climb up to the balcony. I just want to make sure because I don't think we see anything nude here. She is undressing, just in case. Okay, so we see her butt. um, she is naked. We didn't really see too much there. Because as I said, they belong to one of those clubs, right?
Just dropped by to pick up the book you stole from my room. Keep an eye on her.
Yeah, she does bite. Yeah, we know that. Uh-oh. There's his buddy. Hi. Oof. Hmm. You go first. No, I'd rather not, thanks. Okay, so what's the play? How would you get out of this one? Wine cellar?
Watch out!
Okay, so we just... Ooh, she's smiling. Did you see that? She liked seeing that.
Octopus.
Why, though?
Okay. I thought they were also wearing the masks in this one, but I guess not. You guys believe in seances and stuff like that? Like you can actually conjure up somebody by just reciting a few words? Like Candyman, Bifer says. Yeah. Yeah. Like Candyman, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, she has a sadistic side to her smile. She does.
Mambo jumbo!
Hmm. Buffoons.
Actually deigned to manifest himself before the likes of you.
Well, I think he has, hasn't he? Do you think the girl is her? Or the devil?
Fathom the master's grand design. I alone am worthy.
Farcical? Yeah.
Name, you're a charlatan.
Huh. Ooh. And she's got nails. Ooh. Now, he didn't know that that was Corso, though, right? Uh-oh. Yeah, no. And yeah, she was flying there again. Why did she stop him? I guess that's the end of Miss Telfer. Frank Langella is a big man. He was big, tall, right?
The hook. For the
Hmm. Oh, he wants the secrets of the book too, then? Hmm.
not taking me for a ride.
Yeah, you were. So if she wasn't working for Balkan, who was? Oh, wow. Look at that glare. So is she a guardian angel? Is she Lucifer? It would make it ironic then when Boris was saying he would never come and be in front of you guys if he was standing right there, right? Because I think that's how it would actually happen. grounded? Why did you hit the brakes, though, man? You should just hit the gas. That's the situation when you gun it. Even if you get water in the engine, which he shouldn't have at that level. Well, I guess it is fairly deep. A couple of soakers for his... And he's got a piece. Oh. Foosball. That's what's that noise in the background. I thought maybe it was his shoes in the drying machine or something. Hmm. Asking if they know where that location is. Yeah, they would have some kind of a map. Where are we at? This has got to be, yeah. Ooh, we're coming up to the third. This is the third act, pretty much. Just about 13 minutes left in this. Maybe not even. So it does look like it's an actual location, like that actually exists somewhere, right? And the lighting of it. The pastel kind of color of it. I like this shot. This shot, that's amazing. So simple though, right? Because it gives the perspective of the wall coming up in the one angle, the coloring.
That's it.
Balkan. So
Father, to play the greatest of all games and win for going no expense.
vicissitudes. The ninth gate.
Expecting an apparition?
You know something, Corso?
Oh,
We share the same passion. You've developed the same obsession, haven't you?
he's offering him twice there, right? Or is that the third time he asked him to leave, right? Oh, yeah, see? As I said, Langella is a big man.
Now, you can watch.
You can watch. That is Chateau de Pouvert, Aude, France. Aude, France? Aude, France? Is that pouring a coffee? I got some coffee right here, man. Why not? Thanks.
Travel alone, but you may look on.
Oh? And you think this is actually going to work, man? You want to bet your life that it's going to work?
I give you my allegiance, Master. I pledge myself.
You realize that what you just asked him to do for you, to rid you of your life, is basically you just asked him. And you just put gasoline in a big fire. So you what do you think what do you think he's gonna happen here, man? It's hubris, right? This Lickbringer says this is his downfall, yeah.
Me capable of any feat of mind or body.
Well, Pfeiffer says vicissitudes of a usually unforeseen change in circumstance or experience that affects one's life, especially in a trying way, yeah.
Behold, I plunge my hands in.
Wow. That's just great. So he's taunting him. So he thinks that he's going to be immune to this. Like, this won't hurt him. It's because you're losing it, man. Christ. Being burned alive has got to be one of the most horrible ways. Because it burns your lungs. You basically... God. Stop, drop, and roll, man. Mercy killing, right?
put him out of his misery. Frank is 6'4", same height as Liam Neeson. Okay, yeah. But you could tell there when he was fighting with Johnny, like just his size. So he's even, he's like 3 inches taller than I am. I'm like 6'1.5". Ooh. She's there. That has to be the one. Yeah, one of the worst ways to die, for sure. Being filleted like Mel Gibson in Braveheart, that's probably got to be a bad way to die too. Her eyes glowing there, green. Uh-oh. Really? Now's the time for kissy kissy? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to put this on this screen because they get heavily involved here. Yeah. They're, hear the music? They're consummating their relationship. You don't see anything here after, I don't think. But her eyes. Yeah. Her eyes kind of like change here, don't they? Yeah. So that was, she was the devil then, right? Is that what you think? She was the devil? Victory lap, Arglass says. Yeah.
Is the game over?
And just out on the grass like that, too. Forgery.
I want it.
Forgery. So that's why it didn't work on him, huh? And just like that, she's gone. So that's the fake one. The Seneza Bros. Oh. So the guys that he went to in Portugal, the twins. Seneza. Yeah. I guess she was the devil or a disciple. I also think that maybe it's possible if she wasn't the devil, like I think she wanted his seed, right? That's why they got it on there at the end. It could be another angel, like Gabriel, maybe. Oh, but notice that these two are twins as well, right? I think they're trying to say that this is a younger version of the twins. And if those old men oh yeah, there she is in the picture there, right? Holding the book. If those old men were good enough to forge the book, why would they just leave that page there? Unless she wanted them, she told them to leave the page there for Johnny, right? For Corso. So that's it. That's the 9 gates, guys. Dean Corso, Boris Balkan. Yeah. Good movie. Good movie. I really enjoy Johnny Depp's performance in this for sure. It's got to be up there for one of my favorites because there's nuance in it, right? It's not. Yeah, we get some screaming from him and stuff like the over the top kind of like Pirates movies, but there's also nuance in there as well, right? Lickbringer says, is there actually a list of movies you'll be watching in the coming weeks? Yes, I often stumble into your live streams and current selection, but wonder if there's a well-written broadcast schedule. Yes, there is. Thank you for bringing that up, Lickbringer. If you watched these before, on the community tab there on YouTube, you can go and check out our community tab, and I post the weekly schedules up there for every week. I'll post it for this coming up week tomorrow. So you'll be able to go check it out there for sure. And you'll see what we'll be watching this week. There's going to be a Netflix movie we'll be watching called We Have a Ghost. You guys will be checking out and picking our next movie for next Thursday in a retro poll. And you guys will be choosing what we'll be watching for next Saturday as our horror movie. So, yeah, we'll be doing that. Let me just get these thoughts out from this girl who plays. Actually, let's go over to the IMDb and see what she's listed as. Let's see what the IMDb has her character listed as, because I'm very curious here. Franklin Jealous, Boris, Lena Olin, Liana. She was good in it too, right? Okay, so she's just known as the girl. The girl. Yeah, so they don't give her. The green-eyed girl was the guard of the 9th gates. Okay, Bifer says she was the guard. But I think that very easily she could have been another angel. And I always refer to Lucifer as an angel. I know a lot of people don't like that, but he was. He was cast out from heaven because he tried to overthrow God, right? I believe in that mythos. So Gabriel could definitely be, that would be thought. But like a guardian angel. What did she say here? This is what I wrote down. She said at one point in the movie that she was a student. So like what? That's the clue for me that, you know, that she was an angel, because they were like, they studied humans because God favored them over the angels. And some of them resented that. That's why Lucifer resented humans, right? At first, because he felt like they should have been first in line. And then she also said at one time that, oh, if you think I'm a guardian, then yeah, I am. But we've seen her float and stuff too, which means that, yeah, she probably was. I think she was an angel, a guardian. She's got supernatural powers, right? I'm sure there's probably breakdowns of this out there somewhere. Yeah, she's a gatekeeper of high-ranking demoness. And to think that she married the director, Roman Polanski. Good movie. Rated R. I would say that would be a soft R. Let's go over to the Rotten Tomatoes, see what people said about it. See what some of the critics. 43% by the... Really? 43. What happened to the Sineza brothers? Bifer says. Oh, that's a good question too. I think those were the same brothers there at the end. I think those were the same guys. They were younger. So I think they were working with the green-eyed girl. I think they were working with her. That's why they gave up the page there at the end. Because if they were really protecting it, then they would have taken the page with them when they moved out of the stuff. That was just a younger version of them. We'll go back and take a look at that in just a second. 43% by the critics, 57% by the audience. I find it much better than that. I would probably end up giving this an 8, if not 8.5 out of 10, because that's how much I like it. I like just the talking scenes in this. Like when he goes up and hires him in the beginning there, and he sees his library of books and stuff like that. Just the dialogue between Corso and Balkan. I love all that stuff, and I like that romantic kind of feeling that they talk about the books, the passion behind the books, and how they're made in the paper and all that stuff. I like that feeling. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the snapshot reviews and see if there's a good one here. Cultural Conversation says, if you go in not expecting thrills or chills, but an old-fashioned, carefully constructed puzzle, you may well find this surprisingly beguiling. Yeah, I would say that's what I said too. A mystery. There's a mystery there. It's not necessarily figuring out like a whodunit mystery, but why they did it, right? Because we knew all the players in it. He's from the get go, right? Telfer, Kessler, and Balkan, right? We knew those players behind it, right? So yeah. Despite its irregularities as an adaptation as a horror film, The Ninth Gate is a considerable proposal. Okay. There are plenty of silly bumps and loopy twists that don't sufficiently fulfill a dynamic, dramatic arc of the film's slightly long runtime, but no jolting scares. Well, maybe they're just talking about how this film was marketed, that it was marketed in a thriller type of way. Let's take a look at some of the bad ones here. The script is so bereft of real surprises that it's best to keep the lid on a few there are. Yeah. It's so disappointing that the director of Rosemary's Baby to have to stoop to something as desperate as pyrotechnics and nudity. Nudity! There wasn't really that much nudity. There was only like 2 shots in it, and one was a girl's butt, and the other was just the top part of a girl, right? I don't know what the heck they're talking about. Washington Post. Houston Chronicle says, on a scene-by-scene basis, it sometimes entertains, but never amounts to anything. I thought it did. And I liked sort of the ending of it, that Corso gets what he wants, right? He was slowly consumed by it, by Balkan's thirst for it. Corso came up, and that switch in him was like, hey, wait a minute. If I'm doing all of this stuff and getting the information to open up the doors to the Ninth Gate, why shouldn't I be entitled to that information, right? And I think he was chosen by the girl with the green eyes for that specific purpose, and that's why she allowed him, working with the Sinenza brothers, to allow him access, and that's what he did at the end there. Right? That's what I got out of it. Let's go back to the scene of the 2 guys in the shop changing over. Because the one guy here, he's got a mustache very much like the old man. Yeah, see? And he's smoking too, right? I think this is supposed to be like a de-aged version of them. So these 2 also must be guardians, right? And it makes sense that they would be book proprietors. It's just his profile is very similar, right? So that's what I think happened. But it's all self-contained within the movie, so I dug it. I thought it was very good. Thank you for joining me there, guys, on this journey, watching The Ninth Gate, Hourglass Vikings, Lickbringer, Byford the Hobbit. Anybody else that was here? If I missed you, I'm sorry. But yeah. Good movie. Great movie, and I'm glad that we got to share that together. What else can you find here on the channel? Yeah, as I said, you can find our schedule up there in the community tab on YouTube. And during the week, we do full watch-alongs for things like The Last of Us, movies like Just Like Heaven, Beautiful Creatures. I'm going to publish some shorts about that later on today. Scream 3. Yeah, we're watching the Scream franchise right now. On Thursdays, we do retro movies like Total Recall, Odd Thomas. Last week, we did Viking Wolf. And this week, we did Ninth Gate. Earlier on today, we did our Horror Weekly Roundup, where we talked about all the horror movie news headlines, and Mondays and Fridays we talk about normal movie news headlines. So you get straight out of the theater reactions, movie reviews, odd little shorts and stuff like that. You'll definitely, if you like movies and stuff like that, come to Mirror Domains and you'll find something that you like here. There's always something going on here on the channel. We are always doing live streams, so you'll always have an opportunity to talk in the live chats. We got a good community here. Lots of good people here in the live chats for sure. See you all. Keep it steady. Like Brainer says, yep. Have a good weekend, guys. That's it for me. Another good week in the books here for Mirror Domains. Enjoy your rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time on Mirror Domains.